Okay, hi guys, back with another YouTube video. Today's video is going to be super beginner friendly, so if you've never done any type of Pilates inspired workout before, this will be great for you. No equipment needed today, just your body weight. And yeah, that's all. We're going to get started. So I wanted to also add this into the video because I find a lot of new clients, when you say the word imprint, they don't know what that means. And I didn't either when I first started, but it's pretty much talking about getting your low back flat down onto the mat. So sometimes when you do core movements that, like if you're doing a double leg extension, for example, your low back wants to lift up off the mat. So when both your legs come down, it's a lot of weight. So what happens is you get that gap between your back and the mat, and you don't want that. You want to protect your low back. So you want to imprint. So you can imprint. It's a slight rock of your pelvis. So Jamie actually taught me this, if she ever sees this. You have your hand in like a diamond, like this. Place it over your belly button. Now, think that there's a marble in that little hole that you've created. You want to rock the marble to your thumbs. So you got to slightly rock your pelvis back. When you do that, you'll feel your low back hit the mat. Now, sometimes depending what you're doing, the imprint isn't enough. Like you're trying to do your imprint, but the movement still has your low back coming up. That's where modifications will come in good, where I'll say, okay, bend your knees, or okay, don't send your legs down as far, because you want to protect your low back. But anyway, yeah, that's what imprint is. On all fours on that mat, you're going to start waking up your spine with some cat-cows. So on that inhale, you drop that tummy, open that chest. On your exhale, pull everything under. Belly button pulls into spine. Inhale. Drop and open everything up. Exhale. Let's pull everything under. Gaze goes to my knees. Flexing my back, feeling the stretch through it. Inhale, everything's opened up. We're going to do one more of these. And then meet me with that neutral spine. Let's keep left arm planted down on the mat. You're going to take right arm lifted up to the sky. Feel that stretch through your shoulder and your chest here. On your exhale, you're going to thread your arm through. Let the ear come down to the mat. Think of pushing into that mat with that left hand to deepen that right shoulder stretch here. Inhale, let's open everything back up. Exhale, we send it through again. Pushing into the mat with the left hand. Inhale, it's up. And exhale through. Last one, inhale up. And you set that hand down beside the left. Now let's take left arm up, opening it up to the sky. Inhale, opening chest and shoulder. Exhale, thread it through. Reaching that left arm through as much as you can. Pressing into the mat with the right arm. Inhale, open up. Exhale through. Inhale up. Exhale through. Last one, inhale up. And left arm's down beside the right. Now, from here, I'm going to tuck my toes under and shift my bum up to the sky. You want to feel that nice stretch here in the back of your legs. Start pedaling out those heels, sinking them closer and closer to the mat each time you do it here. Pushing into the mat with my hands. On my next inhale, I'm going to lift that right leg up to the sky, holding in this three-legged dog for a moment here. On your exhale, let's step that right foot forward onto the outside of your right hand. You're going to meet me right here in this kind of runner's lunge situation. If this is enough for you, stick with this. If you want a little bit more, let's lift that right arm open to the sky here. Maybe you let that hand fall behind your back. Right hand's back down on the mat. Let's step that right foot back. We're going to do same thing other side. So this time on my inhale, I lift my left leg up to the sky, holding in that three-legged dog for a moment. On my exhale, I step my foot forward onto the outside of my left hand. Now, if this is enough for me, I'm going to stay here. If I want a little more, I open my arm up. Maybe I even drop it behind my back. And bring that hand back down to the mat. And let's step that left foot back. Now we're going to move both of the feet as one. So I come up on high toe, down on my heels. Up on my toes, down on my heels. Last one, up on those toes, down on those heels. Maybe you need to adjust your hands. Maybe they're good the way they are. You're going to shift yourself forward on your inhale into a full plank. You want to get the shoulders over the wrists, the bum in line with your back. On your exhale, let's pull that bum back high up to the sky. Inhale, bring it down and lower. Exhale, pull it high to the sky. And forward. And back. Last one, forward. And let's drop down to those knees. Okay, now we're going to get into our warm up here. So you have a few options. We're going to work the right leg first. So right leg's back behind me, toes are pointed. My hips are going to point up to the sky. They're going to want to roll open. I want to keep them squared off. Now, maybe I stay up on my hands, or maybe I come down onto my forearms. If my wrists are going to bug me, you're going to want to be on your forearms. Totally up to you. I like to be up on my hands. I'm going to lift that right leg straight up and down. Up and down. Think long, strong right leg. And down. Now, for those of you that maybe want a little bit more here, maybe you add that left arm into it. So as I lift my right leg, I lift my left arm. Back down and up, down and up. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, leave it up in 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Leave that leg up in the air. If you're using your arm stays up in the air. Let's bend that right knee in and out. My goal here is to keep that right quad parallel to the mat, the legs up in line with my bum. Now, maybe your leg's not there. That's totally fine. Your goal is just to have it up there in line with your bum. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's all out long. On my exhale, I bring it all in. Curl. Pull the knee into the elbow. Inhale, we're back long. Exhale, pull. Inhale, it's long. Now remember, you can have that left hand down on the mat here and just be working that leg in and out. If you want more, you're adding the arm. Pull and long. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Leave it long. Now you're going to send the limbs out to the side. Out. Oops, I hit my plant. And in. Out. And in. Out. And in. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and set that down. Now, we're going to do some push-ups through the middle, then we're going to circle back around and hit that other side. So I'm going to be on my knees. When I push up, I want to have my knees out from underneath my hips. My back is flat. I don't want to come down like this, just lowering my head. I want to bring my whole chest down. So I'm here. On my inhale, I lower myself down. Exhale, lift myself back up. Inhale, down. Exhale, up. Down. And up. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I add in 3, 2, 1. I go back into a child's pose. Holding here for a moment to catch my breath. Launching myself back forward to push up. And back. And forward. Move at your own pace here. If you need time to catch your breath, stay back in this child's pose here for a few moments. Then bring it back forward into your push-up. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm back forward. This time I'm getting into my left leg. The left leg goes back behind me. It's long and strong and straight. Maybe I drop down to those forearms at this point because my wrists are bugging me. Or you're up here. Maybe you're adding in the right arm. Lift and lower. If you're adding in the right arm, this left arm is going to work overtime. Up and down. Lift and lower. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Leave it up there in 3, 2, on 1. All up. Can you curl the knee in and out? In and out. Maybe your right arm comes down. Maybe it stays out. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You add that curl in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Curl it all and flex the back. Drive the knee into the chest. Inhale, everything's back out long. Pull and long. When it goes long, watch your stomach. Don't drop it. Keep it connected. Flex and out. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Let's leave it long in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Leaving it long there. We're going to send to the side, back in, side, and in, side, and in. Doesn't have to go crazy to the side, just a little bit. For 10, 9, challenging your balance here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Done. Bringing that down, let's go into our child's pose here for a quick sec to catch our breath. Reaching your arms forward, sinking your heels down onto your bum. Goes my neck. Bring it on up. Now, next series we're going to go into, we're going to work that core. So I'm going to spin it around this way here. I'm going to start with just some regular crunches, and then we're going to get into some side work, and we'll do the other side. So I'm going to take my claw clip out, number 1. If you have a claw clip in, take it out. Hands are behind the head. The legs are in that perfect tabletop. Now, if having your legs in that perfect tabletop is too much, you can lower the legs down, bring the knees into your chest a little more. That's going to make it easier on your core and your hip flexors. If you want the most out of this, keep your legs just like this. On my exhale, I nod my chin into my chest, lifting my head and shoulders up off that mat. Back down. Exhale, pull. Inhale, down. The more my shoulder blades that come up off that mat, the harder it's going to get. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to add my feet into the mix. So I'm going to keep my head down if I need a little bit less. If I want more, keep it up. You're going to tap those toes down and lift them back up. Now, the farther you tap those toes out, away from your bum, the harder it's going to get here. If you need it to be a little bit easier, tap the toes in closer to your bum. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I combo. Everything's all up, everything's all down. Lift and lower. See if you can get the elbows to actually tap those knees, and then tap the toes down as you lower your upper body. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take a break. Now, we're going to get into more side body stuff in a sec here. I'm going to take my hand, my left hand, it's behind my head. My right arm's up to the sky. My right leg's in tabletop. My left leg straight up to the sky. I'm going to lower that arm and leg down as I lift my upper body up. And then back down here. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Now, if you need a mod here, maybe you don't lower your arm and leg as low. You don't have to get it super low. The lower it goes, the harder it's going to be. But maybe it's just a little shallow. And up. Here and up. We're going to add on here in 10, 9, 8, the obliques come on in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Let's lower it down. Hold. Can you send left elbow to right knee? Back through center and up. We lower and pause, twist, center, and up. Now maybe it looks like this if I'm not going down as far. I'm going to hold and just twist here in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's hold through center here. Set that left foot down if you need. You're going to be twisting left elbow, right knee. Back through center. Twist and center. If you need more, let's lift that left leg back up to hover. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I stay through center here. I lift that left leg up and back down. Now, the lower I send that leg, the harder it's going to get. I'm here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set that down. Take a break. Grab a sip of water if you need. We're going to do a little bit of core here through the middle now before we go over to the other side. I'm going to extend both my legs straight up to the sky, point my toes. You want them as straight as you can get them. You're feeling a little stretch in the back of your legs. Now, I'm going to place my hands slightly under my bum a little bit to make it a bit easier. I'm going to lower both of my legs down and back up. Now, to make it easier, bend the knees. Maybe the legs don't come down as far. Here and up. When you begin to feel your low back peel up off that mat, that's your cue that your legs have come down far enough. You either need to be able to engage your core and imprint so that you can protect your lower back, or you got to modify, bend your knees, and don't send your legs as low. Or down and up. Lower and lift. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's alternate those legs. Swish and swish. Try to keep them as straight as you can here. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 seconds, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees. Alternate tapping the toes. Down and down. Down and down. See if you can tap those toes a little bit farther out. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs are straight back up in the sky. Hands come out from behind my bum. I'm going to reach up for my toes. Up and back down. Lift and lower. Exhale up. Inhale down. Work for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, can you hold it up and pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Bring it down. Ooh. Okay, now right hands behind the head. Left arms to the sky, left legs in tabletop, right legs high. Let's lower it down and up. Down and up. Lower and lift. For 10, 9, 8, 7. Check in on that left leg's tabletop. 6, 5. Remember, maybe it's not as low. 4, 3, 2. On 1, I add a twist. Right elbow, left knee. Back through center, and we're up. Lower, twist, center, back up. Lower, twist, center, and up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Just twist in 5, 4, 3, 2. On 1, let's hold it all low. Just twist, twist, and center. Twist and center. For 10, 9, 8, 7. Set the right foot down if you need. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's hold through center. We lift and lower that right leg up and down. Lift and lower. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's lower it down. Send the arms and legs long. Stretch out at the front side of that body here. Stretch out the core, the hip flexors. Good. And when we're ready, let's roll it on up and get ready for our next series. So we're going to go into a leg series next. We're going to be standing up on our mat. Let's have that right foot forward and that left foot back. We're going to go down into our lunge, thinking of getting that right knee low. Oh, that left knee, not your right knee. Left knee low and back up high. Down and high. Lower and lift. Let's move for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We add the arms in 3, 2, and 1. Arms are high as I'm high. Arms are low as I'm low. Up and down. Up and down. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, stay low in 5, 4, pulse in 3, 2, 1. Let's pulse down here, get low for 10, 9, the lower the better, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step that foot up. Hands go to prayer. Let's squat down and lift. Down and lift. Try to have the knees and the ankles nice and aligned. And up. Down and up. Move for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. I'm up. I'm back in my lunge. I step it forward. I squat. Up, step, lunge, step, squat. We move here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, on 1. Stay low. Let's pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're up. Okay. Now we're going to twist here through the center, making our way to the other side. We're going to bend into that left knee. Let's step that right foot back and in, back and in, back and in, back and in. The lower you get here, the harder it's going to be. Let's move for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, feeling it in the left leg, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I'm going to add a knee drive in. So I'm going to step right foot back, drive knee and chest, back to chest, back to chest. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We add on in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right hand comes behind my head. I drive that knee into my chest, elbow knee meet, back down and out. They meet, down and out. Crunch and long. Crunch and long. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Ooh, almost fell over. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Can you leave it into pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's break. Okay, that's one side. Now we're going to hit the other. Bending into my right leg now as I step my left foot back and in, back and in, out and in. We work here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I stand tall in 2, 1. I'm here. Now, pull that knee up, step that leg back. Pull and back. Whoa. Okay. Pull and back. Up and down. Let's work for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh my gosh, I'm falling over. 4, keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Let's place that hand behind the head. Keep going, add that crunch. Pull and back. Pull and back. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, long. Crunch and long. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7. Leave it in 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, And 1, let's pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, feel it in that hip flexor, 6, 5, 4, right leg's on fire, for 3, 2, 1, and done. Take your break. Now we've made it over to the other side. Left foot forward, right foot back. Let's lunge. Down and up. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Getting that right knee low this time. We're in this work for 10, 9. I add my arms into the mix in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms are up. Let's bring them down as we lower. Lift as we rise. Lower and rise. Down and up. We're in this for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Let's stay low in 4, 3, 2, 1. We're low. Let's pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. We step it up. Feet are in line. Look down at the toes and ankles and knees. Line that all up. Hands come to prayer. Let's squat down and up. Lower and lift. Down and up. We work for 10, 9. Drive through the heels as you come up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm up and I'm back. Lunge to squat. Lunge to squat. Down and up. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's squat in let's pulse in our squat. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Get lower. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Okay. Finished. You're going to bring it down to the mat. Meet me there with legs straight out in front of us. Okay, now flex those toes, forward fold over. Think of sinking nose to knees, pulling the toes in towards your chest. Now I can stay here, or I can rock a little side to side if that feels good for me. I'm going to bring my legs in, cross them. Take my right arm down to the mat, reach it overhead. Left arm down, reach the right. And hands are in front of me, feet come back out from behind me. I tuck the toes under and I'm in downward dog again. Walking out those heels. Let's shift the whole body forward into a plank. And let's lower it all the way down to the mat. Let's untuck our toes and lift ourselves up, pushing down through our hands, opening our chest and tummy here. And let's shift our bum back onto our heels, reaching our hands forward towards the top of the mat. Feel the stretch in your arms. Can you bring your hands into prayer above your head? Think of sending your hands back towards your bum. Feel that stretching your triceps. I roll myself all the way up to sitting from tailbone to head. One last big inhale, arms come up. Hands go to prayer. Exhale. Down, heart center. And that's all. Thanks guys for watching. And let me know in the comments what you guys want to see more of. A couple people said they wanted a more beginner like basics class and something that's only body weight, because a lot of people I know don't have props at home. So these moves are pretty simple compared to some of the other stuff that's more like choreography and combinations, but you still clearly sweat. Yeah, so thanks for watching.